And I wonder if I can handle
Nothing there.
the swamp golems.
Nothing to be had there.
I don't think I am, but I should be, because in one of the later areas when I have to get the tablets from the mansions of the ancient ones, 5 mansions, one of those mansions will be guarded by a swamp golem, and if I'm not capable of handling it, then I'm pretty much screwed. Although I have 120 strength and 120 dex, it should be child's play, but the possibility is still there that I can't handle them, but we'll see. There should be one around here. There it is. Now arrows have no effect, because it's a swamp golem. It's like a stone golem, only in the swamp.
Nothing to be had there.
So I am capable of handling them, but the damage will still be great. Even though this guy didn't damage me, but that's because I, blocked him against the tree or something. So he couldn't move backwards, but that's a good thing. Always use the environment to your own advantage. One of Greg's treasure spots, which you would get a map for in Greg's hut, but I'll get them along the way.
I think I've found something.
Nothing there.
One of the 5 mansions. dark mushrooms, always handy to pick up, because after consuming some of them, like I'm not quite sure whether it's 10, 20, 30, but you will get, eventually after consuming a few, you will get 5 mana extra. Just like the apples, if you consume 10 apples, you know, you will get 1 strength.
I think I've found something.
20 apples or 30, I think it was 10, but I can be wrong, you know, it's always possible. Alright, I'm gonna die. Or not. Let me first save, so that if I die, I don't have to redo. Oh.
Nothing there. Nothing to plunder. Nothing to be had there.
Let's grab a torch. Where are my torches? And I died. Was a bit too confident that I could handle the second one. Death number 15.
Nothing there.
I screwed myself pretty much, almost. Oh fuck, still screwed myself.
Nothing to be had there.
That's why I need a better weapon, which will deal about 220 damage, which is
Nothing there.
pretty darn good. It's the best blade this game has to offer, as far as I know at any rate. You can purchase it at Kaled at the Mercenaries. The reason why I couldn't was because he's wearing it. Now I could cheat to get it. Well, I'm not gonna do that, obviously. I'm not a big fan of cheating. Except for Arisen's case. You know, in Arisen's case I cheated to get like, I don't know, 1100 eggs or something like that. You know, so that I could get the max stats which my character required. Didn't you only used about 200 of them, you know, but it's still cheating nevertheless. And I will have to do it again in my secondary run of Risen. That's after the series. Because Warrior of the Dawn will have to be
there.
around level 44, 43. And Risen itself, you know, only allows you to become around level 30, 31, and if lucky 33. So there's no way I can get 43, 44 with my Path of the Dawn run, right? But it is possible using a rather small way of XP exploiting. And
I'll never get this open without the right key.
It's not gonna take, you know, it's not that really good of an XP exploit. You only get about 50 XP a time, but still, you know, XP exploit is XP exploit, and it will help me to get my character stats maxed. So once I do a 4th run, I have all the in-game achievements before that, and I will have the perfect stats, which will give me all the achievements which I require, so that if I do a 4th run, a hardcore challenge run, I don't have to focus on getting anything, you know, beside the things that I want to use in my hardcore run, like strength. I don't need to get that. Dexterity, I don't need to get that, you know. Gothic itself doesn't have achievements, which is too bad. So it doesn't really, you know, push me to get everything. But in the long run, Gothic, you know, the reason why I don't have to cheat in Gothic is because of Heights of Power. And Heights of Power will make the game hard as fuck early game. But you know, I'm already so OP that I can easily beat the game if I wanted to. Without too much difficulty. I could still die, obviously, you know, you're not immortal. But compared to normal stats, you know, I'm way too OP. But that's all because of Heights of Power. It rewards me more efficiently for doing quests, helping out people, and especially doing quests here and there, which is my, you know, my way of playing. Get all the quests as much completed. Those that can be completed, some quests will fail, you know, if you take a certain path and whatnot. But all in all, you know, it is good. I love Heights of Power. Because it rewards you more for the troubles that you do. Okay. Kun je niet slapen? Waarom?
Nothing there. Nothing to plunder.
Hm?
5 shirtjes later. Steken in de zee gaan over mijn kop.
Tineke?
Ik leg ik zo lekker, weet je wel, ik voel me dan ook. En ik doe ik niks. Ik hou niks tegen of helemaal niks. En ik
Ja, als het eruit moet, moet het eruit, weet je. Dat is simpel.
zeg zo, oh, ja, die heb ik nog wel wat. Zeg zo, oh, sorry. Zeg, ga goed liggen.
Wees blij dat je niet bij hem in bed ligt, jongen. Loop nou de kamer maar op, jong. Stinkt, jongen. Laat maar hangen. Oh, dat stank, jongen. Echt waar. Wat is het dan? Dat is gewoon niet grappig meer.
Het is leeg, man.
Nou, dan gaan we lekker stanken. Kel! Nee, met mijn nee.
Ja. Ik moet alleen op mijn guft, hè.
Je bent op de kamer liggen, jongen. Loop straks maar voor de ruimte naar onze kamer, jongen. Die stinkt, jongen. Net een rotte ei als je die...
Nee, dank je. Ik hoef geen poep in mijn neus.
Oh, erg, jongen. Net zat ik gewoon bijna te kotsen, jongen. Zo erg. Oh.
Wat weet je? Nog Adanos.
Ja, moet niet zo scheid, hè. Ook aan. God, straks onmiddellijk. Kel, doe normaal. Ik zie hem al staan. Flik op.
Hoe is dat te koken als je een glas
Doe eens niet zo vies, man. Ik ben de tijd al bezig. Succes, Luca. Oh, maar kom je tegemoet. Zodra ik help in zijn boeketje.
Ik ruik niks. Geurloos. Ja.
Oh,
Kun je ze doen?
ja, poepen dicht houden.
Dat is een virus is dat, hè? Koordinaal.
Nothing there.
Doe normaal.
Ja, dat ding zweet ook.
Dat is een virus, zeg.
Ja, dat is
Zullen we dat stuur aan?
Zwijn, ik weet het niet.
Er is niks aan.
Gewoon ranzig, gewoon ranzig.
Maar ja, het moet er toch uit.
Ja, maar dit is niet normaal. Om de 5 minuten, hè? Heeft hij er net ingelaten, laat hij er weer heen. Dan gaat hij die deken lopen zwaaien, jongen. En ja.
Het is gewoon nog eens zo aan. Dat is een spray.
Kerel, jongen, viezerik. Stiek, gadverdamme, jongen. Je bent echt ranzig. Ik ben aan, hoor.
Nothing there.
Ik slaap op 7 uur.
Ja, maar om 6 uur. Jij gaat mij wakker. Beetje schijt.
Oh, ik die hond en een beetje slapen. Kan niet.
Succes, hè, de kamer oplopen. Controleert dat vast.
Dat is bloed, kan je?
Ja, flikker op.
Nee, ik doe niks.
Nee, ik trouw jou voor geen meter meer met dat gescheit.
Ik wil gewoon een drinkje pakken.
Ik hoop, jongen, dat je straks op de kamer komt en dat je zelf een stik van je eigen geur.
Nee.
Ja, nee.
Dat heb ik nooit gehad. Ik heb wel gehad. Ik wil ik ben lekker aan het groeien, jij.
Doe normaal, jongen.
Het hele huis met scheidsding was gepresenteerd.
Nou, dan zal ik er niet ver vandaan zitten.
Anything's possible. In de slaapkamer.
Ja, nou, de slaapkamer op. Ik liep weg en ik hoop nog.
Hey,
I've activated another one of the teleporter stones. Give me the next focus.
Of course. Here it is. Was it difficult?
Depends on how you look at it. I could use a bit of support.
I could give you some gold. Would that help?
It couldn't hurt.
Let's see. Here are a few gold coins. Oh, by the way, before I forget, Saturas would like to talk to you. You should see him as soon as possible.
Kijk, want hier deze. Dit is puntje toch? Als je
It is
lichaam
good you
hebt,
came. We have new discoveries that we must share with you.
Then let's hear it.
The sunken city once bore the name of Jharkendar. There were 5 rulers in the city who shared the power over their people. Each of these rulers had a mansion where he lived and kept his belongings. Therefore, in your search for the relics of the ancient culture, it is crucial that you should search through these mansions.
Where should I look for these mansions?
Riordan has studied the structure of the buildings in Jharkendar. He will tell you where you should look for the mansions.
No idea. You tell me.
What if these mansions no longer exist?
If you cannot find the houses,
Say that myself.
then they presumably sank with the city. However, should they still exist, they would be of inestimable value for our studies.
I found Lance's body.
May his soul enter the realm of Adanos.
You don't have to tell me.
Be careful, my son. I do not want to mourn another such loss.
I'm staying.
I have Lance's aquamarine ring here.
You had better give it to me so it does not fall into the wrong hands.
I couldn't care less.
Nefarious told me about a flood.
It is written that Adanos himself descended from heaven to punish the unbelievers and banish them to the realm of the dead. Aroused by his holy wrath, he let the sea fall upon the builders of this city and swept them away. The swamp to the east still bears witness to these events of the past.
Tell me that isn't true.
What could have made Adanos so angry?
The temple of this city was once a great, glorious structure. Everyone honored it and prayed to our god, Adanos. Radamus, the son of the commander Quahodron, desecrated the temple. As a result, one after another fell victim to evil. I suspect that Adanos would not forgive this, and his revenge fell upon the land. This makes it even more important that we stop Raven. He is about to do exactly the same thing.
That was no big.
About the relics. I think I have something here for you.
We already know this sort of stone tablet. They'll not get us any further now. There must be more than that.
What about this?
That looks good. Where'd you find that?
This thing was lying in a building near the Great Swamp.
That would have been the House of the Healers. We don't know much about them. They seem to have been the first to disappear. Very good. The image of this city is becoming clearer, but we still don't know enough. In all, there must be 5 of this sort of stone tablet hidden around here. Find them and bring them to me. Here is some gold as a reward.
I'll see whether I can find anything.
Good, but hurry. Time is not our ally.
Why do you need these 5 stone tablets?
The records which we have been able to find in this ruin are incomplete, but the writings of the builders speak of 5 rulers who ruled this city. Each of these rulers had one of these tablets as a symbol of his power. I think these tablets are the key to our
No one
questions.
really wants to hear that.
That's nothing new.
May Adanos protect you.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
Hey, you!
I'm staying out of it.
Hey!
Can't go on like this forever.
I've got no.
Saturas sent me. I'm supposed to search through the 5 mansions of Jharkendar.
It took me a long time to find the location of the mansions in the writings of the builders, but now I can tell you exactly.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Where do I find the 5 mansions?
The House of the Scholars is a large library. It must be somewhere far to the north. The House of the Warriors was a fortress ringed by rocks in the east. The priests and guardians of the dead had their dwellings near each other. You should find them in the southwest. And the healers had their House of Convalescence in the southeast. If these houses are still standing, you'll recognize them from their method of construction. They are elevated. A steep stairway leads to the entrance covered by high columns.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
About the mansions?
Yes?
The House of the Healers is in the middle of the swampy area and is defended by many stone sentinels.
So it is still standing?
Yes, but I wonder for how much longer.
It pains my soul to see the witnesses of the past in this dilapidated condition.
You don't have to ask me that.
What do you...
Been there, done that.
You already know what I think.
Same old thing, all.
Do you really think?
Tell me that isn't true.
Some problems solve themselves.
No one really wants to hear that.
Hey, you!
Teach me that language.
You already know the language of the peasants. The language of the warriors is somewhat harder. Texts written in the language of the warriors mostly deal with weapons and war. You will learn some useful things there. Go and test your new knowledge. You will see that the scriptures of the builders are no longer an unsolvable mystery for you. The high language of the priests is truly difficult to understand, but I will gladly show you. Above all else, the Holy Scriptures, which explain the history and magic of the creators, are written in the language of the priests. Each of these texts is a real treasure, if one understands their meaning. You can't rely on.
Hey!
Hey, you!
Hey!
One second, guys. Be right back. Sorry about that, guys.